My husband stood in front of our kids and told me his mistress made him a better father, so I spent 6 months quietly building the case that would destroy him in court. My husband Lance looked me dead in the eye and said Gloria was more important than our children. Not in a fight, not a moment of rage. Calm, deliberate, like explaining something obvious to someone too dumb to understand. That was the moment I stopped trying to save my marriage and started building a case. 12 years, 2 kids. Then the Thursday night strategy meeting started, always until midnight. He'd come home smelling like cologne instead of coffee. Then Mia mentioned Daddy gave her art teacher a ride from school, laughing a lot. Daddy seemed really happy. When I asked Lance, he made me feel crazy for it. 3 months of late Thursdays, Saturday golf trips, Sunday investor brunches. Jake asked why Daddy never came to soccer games. Lance said, making money is more important than watching kids run around. One Thursday I drove to his office to surprise him. The security guard looked at me blankly. Lance left at 5. No meetings. Never had been. I drove to her apartment. His car was in her guest spot. 3 hours I sat there. When I confronted him, he didn't flinch. Said I should be grateful he found Gloria because she made him happy, which made him a better father. 6 months. Since the welcome party where I introduced them. He brought Gloria to Jake's soccer game. Tight dress to a child's match. Kept touching Lance's arm. When Jake scored, he looked up and found his dad kissing her. Jake stood frozen. Lance never noticed. Then the announcement. Gloria would join family dinners every Friday. She's here permanently. When I objected, he said I didn't get a vote. Our marriage was settling. Gloria was passion. She sat in my chair at the first dinner. When Mia said something, Gloria smiled and said, sometimes change is good for everyone. Lance told Mia to be respectful. Jake's 10th birthday. I'd planned a trampoline party with his whole class. They went to an art museum instead. Jake listened to Gloria lecture about brush strokes while his friends jumped without him. He cried himself to sleep. Then Lance said the thing I'll never forget. I confronted him about Jake's birthday. He looked me dead in the eye. Gloria is more important than the kids because she makes me the man who can provide for them. I wrote that down 3 times, so I wouldn't forget how he looked saying it. Then I got to work. 12 pages that night. Every missed game, dated. Every art show Mia waited at the door for. Every time Gloria threw their drawings in the trash. I photographed his work calendar. 0 Thursday meetings ever. Pulled from the company portal with the official logo. I hired Jillian, a family attorney known for destroying men like Lance in custody court. She heard everything, put her pen down and said, we can protect your children. Curtis Walker specialized in children processing parental affairs. After Jake's first session, he showed me a drawing. Our family, Lance and Gloria on one side, the 3 of us on the other. A thick black line drawn over and over until it tore the page. Then Lance announced Gloria was moving in permanently. I didn't argue. I called Jillian. This is perfect for our case, she said. I moved our things out at night, small loads. The morning I left, I put divorce papers on the counter with a note. We're done. Contact me through Jillian only. Lance called her office screaming, threatened to report me for kidnapping. Jillian told him his children were with the parent who prioritized them. He hung up. At mediation, Jillian laid everything on the table. Curtis's assessments. Jake's coach describing his breakdown on the field. The principal's file on Gloria's overstepping and Lance's absence from every parent conference. 12 pages of exact quotes and dates. And the recording. The mediator read the line aloud. Gloria is more important than the kids because she makes me the man who can provide for them. She looked at Lance and asked him to explain how that could sound better in context. He opened his mouth. Nothing came out. Jillian placed a small recorder on the table. Would you like to hear the actual audio? Lance's attorney put a hand on his arm, shook his head. In that silence, the mediator's pen scratching her notepad. I watched Lance understand what 6 months of choices had cost him, but what he did the moment he picked up that pen to sign, I was not prepared for. Full story on the channel linked below.